This is Josiah Plays West of Loathing. Alright, I'm here at the Potemkin Gang fake town, and we've just knocked them all out by causing a fake building to fall on them. Let's see what this is all about. New. The Lost Dutch Oven Mine. And other locales of interest. And here, Horse Armor DLC. My friend gave me the Steam key for the Horse Armor DLC, which is obviously a riff on the old Bethesda Horse Armor DLC that they put out for Obsidian. Or Oblivion, I mean. Oh, I can't talk today. Oblivion. And everybody hated it and was like completely criticized them for it, and it's become a whole running joke. It says, protects your horse. Won't actually show up or disappear when toggled until you travel to a new area, because we added this dumb joke at the last minute. Let's turn that horse armor on. Alright. Let's arrest the Potemkin gang, shall we? Anybody ready for that? I am. The gang is knocked out. You can arrest them now if you want. Take him to jail. You haul the sorry so-and-sos back to Dirtwater and lock them in the jail. Say, that's a Potemkin gang! How'd you get them? Pushed the jail over on them. What? Never mind. Gained 1,000 fat meat and 45 XP. All in a day's work. I sound strange to myself today. Something's wrong with my voice. It sounds like I'm sick or something, but I'm not. So I don't know what's going on with that. But just have to live with it. Hello again! What's up? Just wanted to say hi. Hi. Well, I best be getting back to work. She coughs as if to say you should be doing something more important. I'm gonna leave then. Well, we got two gangs. The Potemkin gang and the Striped Hat gang. Oh, we got 2 empty cells plus a ghost cell. Two wanted posters down. House in the Desert gang. We already dealt with them. Old Millinery. Wanted, the Black Hat Bandits. For horse theft and the selling of counterfeit glue. Last seen headed north toward the Old Millinery. No good can come of criminals with access to hat-making machinery. Would you like to go investigate? Yes, indeed! You mark the location of the millinery on your map, and spend some time saying millinery over and over. Millinery. 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 It's a good word. Thanks again, mister. There's still a lot of lots available. A lot of lots. Saw the sign, there's nothing past here. Doing some cartwheels down the street, perfectly normal, perfectly standard, perfectly average. Ah, I'm Griff McGruff. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Thanks anyway. Oh, there's my armored horse. I've got horse armor. That's hilarious. My horse armor, yo. Okay. He looks around.
This looks like a good place for a shuffle, Munchkin.
Not forgetting about anything. See if anybody needs any help in Dirtwater. House in the Desert Bandits. Millenary Bandits. All the suggestions you could think of. Much obliged. I have 109 XP. Saving up for Bull Stomp. Rank 3. That's what I think I'm doing. Saddle up. I'm gonna wander. Skeleton approaches you in that jittery, stop-motion-y way that skeletons do. Judging by its hat, it appears to be the skeleton of a beanslinger. You remember the classic saying, "Old beanslingers die like normal people, but sometimes they keep walking around and casting spells at you afterward." That's quite a classic saying. Let's threaten it. Intimidating 2. Get threatened! Pick up a large stick and break it over one knee. "See that?" You growl at the skeleton. "That's you!" The skeleton pauses and watches you snap the halves of the stick into smaller sticks. "Crunch! Snap! Gonna turn you into toothpicks, skeleton! What do you think of that, huh? Snap those bones like little twigs!" The skeleton starts to back away, then turns to run. "Hey!" You shout after it. "You got any meat? Snap, snap!" It throws an old pouch behind it as it clatters away. You gain 36 meat. Nice! More wandering. Find a crate of supplies bound for a nearby army fort. Looks like it fell off of the wagon. Or the driver fell off the wagon and was too drunk to strap it down. In any case, it looks like it got knocked open by the fall. Let's see what's inside! Fish through the crate and help yourself to its military contents. It's not like those army cowards have any use for it back east in their coward hidey holes. I got 2 incendiary bullets, a full canteen, an army field trauma kit. Ooh, hey, what's this? An artillery saber. The army, in its infinite wisdom, apparently decided that every soldier needed a sword, even the ones who were only good at using guns. +6 pistol attack damage. Interesting. But it is a melee weapon, right? Yeah, so I wouldn't want to use this. Alright, let's talk about... Let's go shopping. Hello there! Welcome to Dirtwater Mercantile! I'm gonna get some more binoculars. And... nothing else here. Do I want to sell anything? Like this artillery saber. And... I wonder what constitutes spell damage. Gob's hat. Gold teeth. Goblin flapjacks. Goose teeth, nails. My little twanger. Head pie. I don't think I need an old cavalry saber anymore. I'm gonna sell this old wedding ring. Good cow bile. I'm gonna sell the hot poker. Sloppy cowboy hat. Free muscle. Got a lot of hats. How many hats does a person need? Let's sell General Gob's hat. Thick chaps. Alright, I'm not gonna sell anything else, I guess. This isn't even the store I was thinking of. I need to go to the store. Suppose not. See if anybody in here has anything new to say. It's the same as before. Howdy, Griff. Anything I can get for you? Hey, Lloyd. I heard you had something interesting back there. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe my info's too old. I found a note from some travelers that passed through here about 8 years ago. Oh, yeah, that was the previous bartender. He had a little trick he used to offer to show people. It's what got him fired eventually. That senator's wife was not amused. He rummages around under the bar for a minute, then blows the dust off a tiny piano about 9 inches tall. Here, you can keep the piano as long as you don't ask me about the trick. Got a miniature piano. Hey, Boss Pie. How you doing? Good to see ya. Just got back from the DMV, wasted 4 hours. Yeah, the last time I went to the DMV, I was there about 4 or 5 hours. It was kind of ridiculous. I hate the DMV. What, you weren't able to get what you needed, or what? Thanks! It's a miniature piano. It'd be the right size for a foot-tall tickler of the ivories, but the winding key on the side seems to indicate that it plays itself. Piano isn't playing right now. Want to turn it on? Yep. Wind up the crank and the piano starts tinkling merrily. So merry! So tinkly! I don't want to buy some slop. So I've got my own little piano player that I can take around with me. Let's turn it off. And then we get the normal music. Okay. Let's go to the store. Button willows. How many cans of oil do I have? Do I even have a pickaxe now? I don't think I do. I'm gonna buy one. I might buy that hammer too. And some nails. And another can of oil. What if I can use the hammer and nails on the desert house? Alright, I've dealt with the dog. I've dealt with the gate. What about hammer and nails now? No, I don't have a lock. Maybe I should just fight these guys. I'm feeling pretty tough. No, I really want to... I went to all the trouble to do the stealth stuff on the other things. I want to complete the stealth route. I'm gonna wander. A few hundred yards up the trail, you see a solitary skeleton trudging towards the northwest. It doesn't seem to have noticed you. Or anything else, really.
Let's attack it! Yeehaw!
He's just a weak little skeleton with 22 health. $10 XP and some skull chips. I suppose there's a big snake I can fight and get a new hat band, is there? I think I've already dealt with everything. Can't do anything with these machines. I'm gonna wander.
As you turn a corner, you come face to face with 3 bandits pushing a large barrel marked TNT down the trail. The 4 of you stare at each other for a moment, unsure of how to deal with this potentially violent happenstance.
I'm fighting them.
Dive for cover and fight 'em! Yeehaw!
Sharpshooting bandit, a sharpshooting bandit, another sharpshooting bandit, a TNT barrel. See if I shoot the barrel, what happens. That worked out pretty well. Full stomp. Stench pistol. 30 XP. You beat up and or blew up those bandits. I got a bandit pistol, a black hat, and black denim pants, and some meat. Hooray! Hey, Nox, welcome. Welcome, Nox. I've only been playing for about 22 minutes. You missed some exciting stuff. Look at my horse armor, Nox. They have a horse armor DLC as a joke that my friend gave me the key for. Do you remember the horse armor thing in Oblivion? And how everybody hated it and made fun of them ever since then? Horse armor. These jeans have dyed black to make it easier to dress casually at night. +1 armor. Don't be afraid of this hat. It's not inherently bad. It's just a common style choice for bad guys. That's my armor. Bandits get caught in a vicious circle where they use guns to rob people to get money to buy better guns to rob better people and get more money for more guns. Poor bandits. Your booze sense alerts you to the presence of a rock. Confused, you move the rock and sure enough, there's a bottle of booze behind it. Got a cheap tequila. There are a lot of fine tequilas in the West, and this is not one of them. Phew! You were afraid for a second that your booze sense had been replaced with some sort of rock sense. Good news! You find a wrecked bank stagecoach with a strongbox in the back. It's too heavy to carry, but too locked to open. Let's pick that lock. I'll pick the lock! I'm doing okay, Nox. I feel a little bit tired, I guess, but I'm doing fine. How are you doing, Nox? You were able to escape from the work demons today and tomorrow? It's amazing. The work demons fear the coming eclipse. Pick the lock, yeehaw! You pop the lock open and find a ton of meat inside. And since the serial numbers aren't sequential, the bank probably won't be able to trace it if you keep it for yourself. Awesome. Nice. Going to the Stearns Ranch. Actually, no. Going to the silversmith's house. You hear a groaning noise a short distance away and investigate. A cowpoke is sitting against a rock with his leg bent in a way that seems incorrect. What happened?
Dang horse threw a rod and I fell off. Think I busted one of my dancing arms.
Let's give him a ride back to Dirtwater. Help the guy onto the back of your horse and give him a lift back to town. Thank you kindly, stranger. I'd say I owe you one, but it seems doubtful we'll ever meet again. No problem. I have 169. I'm going to go up one more in Bull Stomp. Now it does 9 damage to every foe. Pretty decent. Saddle up. Sato could never have given him a lift, or he'll see to falling off the horse again, and then Bun run over. Yeah. Let's go to the silversmith's house. At the side of the trail, you see a small hell cow. A hell calf, really. It snorts at a patch of brush, lighting it on fire, then starts grazing. I think I need to punch it in the snout to establish superiority. Intimidating. You run up to the hell calf and punch it right in the snout. It squeals in surprise and runs away with a nosebleed, leaving you to quickly get said blood off your fist before your fist dissolves. You got a cow's blood. But you shouldn't drink it. Intimidating. That's right, Nox. Nice. Now, how am I looking on bullets? Miscellany. I have 6 silver bullets. Alright. Make needles. Make needles. Leave. Let's wander from the Stearns Ranch. I'm thinking there might be something I can find right in here. Exactly what you did with the work demons. Won't be drinking the work demon blood either. That's probably a good idea. Off to the side of the trail, you notice one of those weird cacti shaped like coffee cups. Let's get some coffee. You drain some delicious coffee from the cactus flower stalks. Got some hot coffee. Whether you're riding the range or trying to recover from a big city hangover, a cup of joe is always welcome. Smells great. More cheap wine. You find a crate lying by the side of the trail, its lid knocked loose. It has "fell off the back of a cart, limited" stenciled on the side, which seems a bit on the nose, but hey, free stuff is free stuff. Open it up! Yeah, I did buy another set of disposable binoculars. I also went and bought that shovel and that hammer and nails, and I went to the one house to try to see if I could use a hammer and nails on the door, but it won't let me. It has to be a lock, I guess. Open it up. You fish the crate and help yourself to the meager but free contents. I got another length of rope and some more nails. I also got this. I went back to the tavern or the saloon, and I talked to somebody about the thing in the cave, and they gave me this miniature piano, which I can use. And I've got my own little piano player if I want to listen to the piano wherever I am. One of the mines near the bottom that had some boards laying around that you could probably hammer. Do you remember which mine? You hear a rustling sound and trace it to a small gulch nearby. Peeking over the edge, you see a goblin rustling around in the brush. Presumably it's a gulch goblin rustler? I always kind of assumed that referred to a different sort of rustling, though. It looks up at you and makes some angry-sounding goblin noises. I'm fighting it.
Jump down and fight it. Yeehaw!
A Moxious goblin has 19 health, while it's about to have 0 health. 10 XP, a goblin sandwich. This is both a sandwich for goblins and a sandwich where the meat is goblin. Ew, gross. You clobber the goblin and find some goodies in his shrubbery he was rustling, and 34 meat. Sweet. I was just at Snake Pit Mine a couple minutes ago. I don't remember seeing any boards in there. Oh, there are some boards, you're right. Oh. Hey. Good call, Nox. Build a crate. Let's build a crate then. It's a crate, presumably full of mining supplies. I mean, you should know that. You built it. Let's open it up. Open it up. Got dynamite and a can of oil. I didn't use up my hammer though, did I? No, I still have the hammer. I think I just used some nails. Alright, cool. Amazing. Alright, here's the guy that wants to ride back to Dirtwater. 20 XP. Let's go back to the Stearns Ranch. I wonder some more. Attack this skeleton. Kill this skeleton. Loose teeth, gold tooth, 10 XP. You won! Hey skeleton, sucks to be you. Nice job. Okay, let's go back to Fort Cowardice. Let's use binoculars. See a splash of greenery in a canyon up north. Must be a spring there. Snake Spring. Keep Fort Cowardice beautiful. Go buy some more binoculars. Hey, I got a lock, finally! Yay! Padlock got its name because it's like a wizard that protects your house. And a full canteen. This guy's got another set of binoculars for sale. Okay. Where's Snake Spring? It's up there. Go back to the desert house. I'm done with my little piano player for now. Super sneaky. Let's lock them in. Quietly lock the door from the outside. You've definitely got the upper hand at this point. What's your next move? We're gonna arrest them. Okay, fellas, the jig is up. A muffled voice says, "The law, get 'em, boys!" And then, "Tarnation, we're locked in!" You hear a chorus of defeated sighs.
Whoa, I need a skill called Hornswaggling? How do I not have Hornswaggling? That sounds like an amazing skill that I should totally have. Come out with your hands up. The muffled voice says, "We can't come out. You locked us in." Oh yeah. You round up the gang and haul them back to Dirtwater.
That's a house in the desert, gang, all right. All except for the house, that is. Did it get away?
What? Was I supposed to?
Nah, I'm just messing with you. Here's your reward.
500 meat and 30 XP. Justice is served. Feeling good, so now there's just this gang and the ghost cell. Alright, we know about the Black Cap Bandits. A 5th wanted poster. The poster says, "Wanted, the Gherkin brothers, for kidnapping, brining kidnapping victims, and attempted sale of human flesh for consumption. Last seen headed for the old abandoned pickle factory." Oh no.
Turning people into pickles.
Interesting. Can't let these dastardly criminals escape justice. It wouldn't be kosher. See what they did there. Would you like to go investigate? Yes, indeed. You mark the old pickle factory on your map. Hopefully chasing these guys down won't get you into a real... you know. I was gonna make a real pickle joke myself. Abandoned pickle factory. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go back to Fort Cowardice. That joke is a Vlasic. I see what you did there, Nox. Use my binoculars. I discovered the Big Apple. You see a horse apple big enough to, well, big enough to see from here. The Big Apple. Climb down from the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. Deep Fort Cowardice beautiful. Alright, I haven't discovered anything else down south in a long, long time, so I'm starting to think maybe there's nothing else to discover down here. Because everything I'm discovering for a long time now has all been to the north. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to go to the desert house and do some wanders. Kill the skeleton. Wonder how my my XP. I have 100 XP. I think I'm going to improve beef up. I think I should save up for the next rank of lockpicking. It's gonna cost a lot. Even the dog in the house is gone. Oh yeah, let's go back and check this out. The dog has wandered off in search of some better masters. Can't do anything here now.
Yeehaw! Looks like you showed them bandits a thing or two, boss.
Now I'm gonna show him a jail cell.
Howdy there, I'm Wandering Sally.
Howdy, Sally. I'm Griff. Griff McGruff. What's your line?
Trading. I wander all around these lands, just like it says on the label, and I buy a little here and sell a little there to make my way. Care to see the wares?
Sure thing. Wandering Sally's camp. Nice.
Well, shut my mouth if it ain't Wandering Sally. I ain't crossed her path in a dog's age.
What's her deal?
Well, she's a traveling trader, but she don't keep a set route like most of them. Goes where the wind takes her, you know?
I see. Toasty. An apple, a bar of soap, carrot. The carrot is neither the longest nor the orangest of nature's delights, but it's at least the bronze medalist in both categories. Yeah, I'm gonna check out the eclipse, boss. Fungicide Bob. Could kill a lot of goblins at once, but it takes a while. Instructions on this can say, put near site of fungal infestation, light fuse, do not breathe. I wonder how long you're supposed to not breathe for. Oh look, now all of a sudden locks are everywhere. A lucky marigold goes on your lapel. I know what you're thinking. Not so lucky for the marigold. But actually marigolds aren't conscious, so they can't really conceive of good or bad luck. I'll take the needles. I already have a pickaxe. Work boots. Oh, maximum AP and armor. These boots have all kinds of extra buckles and stuff on them to help you get work done. Oh, I've already got maximum AP. I don't need the 1 point of armor all that bad. What do I have on my lapel? I forgot what's on my lapel. Revolting brooch. Okay, that's better than the lucky marigold. Item drop bonus by 10% for the rest of the day. Dr. Sweckleton's Pure Castile soap. Where this comes from, they call it thope. I wonder what a bar of soap is for. I feel like I should buy it. Just in case. I got some of those lips looking at glasses things. Be grateful that you live in a part of the world where apples exist. I'm done. I was hoping she'd have some needles, and she did. Thope. Oh, thope. Let's go. Alright, let's give this guy a ride back to Dirtwater. Wandering Sally's camp is gone. Your heart skips a beat as you spy a floating cow skull in the middle distance. It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Approach it! Yeehaw! Brass bull ring. Years of being stuck in the nose of a cow have done nothing for the finish on this thing. Worth 30 meat. Crush that cow skull to powder, but not before you extracted the useful bits of it. You crest a hill to see a skeleton propped up on its elbows, looking through a pair of binoculars at the horizon. I guess he died before whatever he was waiting for showed up. Let's grab him! Yeehaw! You're going to Knoxville, Tennessee? Really? How far away is that from you? Alright, binoculars. Got some more. Nice. Stumbled across an overturned stagecoach. Flip it over! You muster your strength and get the stagecoach right side up. It's still an abandoned stagecoach, but at least it's less of an eyesore. 10 XP. Hellcalf. Crack it down. Tainted beefsteak. Oh no! This would have been a prime piece of beef, full of potential before its owner was taken over by a smoldering demonic spirit. Now it's, well, done. 36 meat and some extra thick leather. Put that abominable calf out of your misery. It's only 6 hours away? Oh, nice. Knoxville. That's where you should live, Knox. It's the town of you. Solitary skeleton! Had to crush it with St. Beefus's thigh bone. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of the southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. I'ma thrust one upon it! Yeehaw! What's up, coal snake? Hopefully I can get another hat band off this. I did get another hat band. Nice. Put the snake back in the ground, albeit, although in a slightly different sense. Just live on Knox Alley, New York. And I got a snake spleen. The spleen is the seat of the fiery humors, or at least that's what you've been told. You don't have much of a sense about humors. Sets an enemy on fire. So I have multiple hats. I've got this one, +1 armor, +1 muscle, +1 armor, +3 muscle, 2 armor, 2 moxie. I should probably wear the fake Pope hat, shouldn't I? No, I'm gonna wear the sloppy cowboy hat. Look, it even looks sloppy on my head. And then I'm gonna take this thing, I'm gonna put it on my hat. Cool. Yay, hats. Saito, what are you doing here so early? I didn't think you'd be here until later. Well, let all the disasters begin. More muscle. My muscle's 24 right now, which is crazy. You escaped from the work demons as well? All the work demons are fleeing from the eclipse. Indeed. you see my horse armor, Seto? They have horse armor DLC for this game, just like Oblivion. It was actually DLC. I don't know how you normally get it. My friend gave me a Steam key for it. I don't think it's for sale. I think they gave it out as a promotional thing to certain people or whatever. Off to the side of the trail, you notice one of those weird cacti shaped like coffee cups. Let's get some coffee. Off to one side of the trail, you see a covered wagon and a small family of settlers who look upset. You folks okay?
We're on our way to Dirtwater, but our wagon went and broke down on us.
That's rough. You're liable to get attacked by bandits out here. Or snakes, or coyotes, or ghosts, or other things that basically live exclusively on stranded travelers.
Isn't there something you can do to help us?
I'll give you a ride to Dirtwater. Alright, I'll give you a... Wait a minute. You got 2 horses hitched to this wagon. Why don't you just ride the horses?
What?
You know how to ride a horse, don't you? Just ride to Dirtwater.
But these are cart horses.
Oh, for the love of... Alright, let's go. You hope the confused settlers figure out how to sit on the back of a cart horse and lead them back to Dirtwater on a rope. Sigh. Alright, I'm starting to think that I'm not gonna find... I have a lot of things. Starting to think that I'm not gonna find any other locations on the south side of this map. That's what I'm starting to think. Let's go to Shaggy Dog Cave. And then we'll wander from here. As you're riding along, you see some braided fuses sticking out a nearby rock. Investigating it more closely, you see that somebody drilled a hole in the rock and inserted a bunch of dynamite, but apparently lost interest and wandered away without setting it off. Or maybe they were just out of matches. Take the dynamite. Yes, you can influence celestial bodies with your curse. Take the dynamite. Yeehaw! Their lack of follow-through is your gain. Continue on. I'm gonna wander one more time from here. Out in the middle of the desert, you find an abandoned minecart. Sitting on a section of minecart track about 12 feet long, which starts nowhere in particular and ends even less of somewhere in particular. Let's check it out. It's mostly full of plain old rocks, not even very interesting looking ones. However, if you left without searching it thoroughly, you'd just end up driving yourself crazy later with the thought that you might have missed something valuable. Does this sound familiar? And so you spend a good half an hour inspecting rocks and eventually find one that might be worth something. Got an unrefined meat nugget. 10 XP. Pete clears his throat. Yes, Pete?
What? Hold on there, partner. You missed one.
He picks up a rock you discarded and knocks it against the side of the minecart, breaking off a thin crust of rock and revealing a meaty center. I got an extra one. Yay, thanks, Pete. Nice. Alright, I'm done exploring the south side of the map. I haven't discovered anything down here in forever. Maybe I'll continue on with the main quest now, because I think... yeah, I've got all these places in the north that I can go to. But I feel like I'm supposed to go to the railroad camp before I go to any of those places up there. So let's just wander up to Cavern Canyon. Let's wander from here. More dynamite. Give this guy a ride back to Dirtwater. Let's go back up to Fort Cowardice. Alright, see you guys, all of you who are being RB. Come across a horse trying fruitlessly to figure out how to use a pair of binoculars. Those aren't for you, buddy. The horse reluctantly agrees and trots off, leaving the binoculars behind. Let's grab them. Let's actually use a pair of these binoculars and see if we can discover any more places. Actually, no, we'll hold off on that. We'll go on a railroad camp. You find a flyer for a dynamite store up north. It's charred around the edges, but like it got blown here by an explosion. Mark the address down on your map. Dynamite Dan's Discount Dynamite Dare House. Let's go there now. Alright, we're going to explore the possibilities here at Dynamite Dan's in our next episode. If you're watching the stream, don't go anywhere because I'm not done playing. If you're watching on YouTube, that is going to bring this episode to an end. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays West of Loathing.